Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant Rajan. Welcome to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com, the only platform where you learn to invest and trade in the stock market, plan your financial goals, invest in different financial assets, and grow with a community of knowledgeable investors. If you are not a part of community yet, visit our website MPIinvest.com to join the community free of cost. Coming to the stock market yesterday, I mean, I don't have to really talk about it because it must be there in the newspapers today, and I'm sure what not people will be talking about it, right? The Nifty had one of its biggest fall, broken the 52-week low, and has closed close to 15,300. So that's something shows the major bearishness in the market, and one thing is clear that U.S. markets are, of course, giving a lot of trouble to the entire global markets. So right now, as we speak, even the US market actually fell yesterday evening. I told you in the evening podcast that US markets are already falling, and Nasdaq was down by almost 4%. So that's the kind of mayhem it's actually creating in the US market. So yesterday afternoon, the Indian market actually fell. The European markets fell big, and most of the Asian markets had closed by then. So they have not fallen, and today we see even the Asian markets falling. So morning, as the Asian markets opened at 6:30 in the morning, we could see most of the Asian markets falling really big. So entire global scenario is in red right now. But the way Indian markets actually fell, I actually feel that it is totally overreacted. In fact, if you look at the FIA and DIA numbers yesterday, they were not that big, is it not? The FIAs have been regularly selling around a similar range. So it is not the FIAs or DIAs who made the difference here. Yesterday it was more of the retailers who panicked because of the major technical support broken. Yes, the major technical support which I had shown during the meeting also, if you remember, right? So that when that was broken decisively, the entire retails, a lot of people actually went ahead and started selling off their holdings, and that panic is what could actually have driven the market downwards so big. So with all this panic kind of recovering, I feel now if I look at the US futures right now, they are in the green side. So that means there are chances the market is actually going to open flat, and after that probably we could see some recovery today. But as of now, we don't really have a direction for Nifty. We'll have to wait for about 2 days, like I told you in the morning podcast yesterday. We have to see how the FIAs actually react and how the investors actually are pricing in this rate hike. So all these things is actually will decide a direction for Nifty. For that, we'll have to wait till about Monday or Tuesday. But as of now, of course, I am expecting a small bounce back, and which of course may not sustain. However, we might see either a small rise and then a fall, or flat and then a small rise at the end of the day. So these are the things that we are expecting. Of course, we are holding some small positions in Gold Plus and Gold Club, and we are expecting some profits there today. So if you look at the crude oil prices have fallen slightly and has come to 118.96 a barrel. So that is kind of okay. Of course, but something that you need to know is the aviation stocks would be in focus, because the aviation ATF prices have actually been hiked by almost 16.3% to a record high of 1.41 lakh rupees per kiloliter. So that's kind of going to pinch all the aviation stocks, and that's why we could actually see Interglobe Aviation as well as SpiceJet, both of them falling big yesterday. So apart from that, we could also see the Nifty metals, which have actually come to a very mouth-watering level. In fact, NMDC is one of my favorite pick right now, where I would like to add along with Vedanta. So these are two stocks which is in my radar, and when we see a good opportunity, we'll definitely enter more. You know why NMDC? Because NMDC is one stock that not only gives you rise when the stock rises, but also the kind of dividends that come from NMDC is amazing. Especially NMDC is right now at a price of almost 114, which is looking very, very attractive. So that's something in focus. Apart from that, there is also LIC, which went ahead and actually has raised the stake in Dr. Reddy's Laboratories from 3.64% to 5.65%. That looks really good, and Dr. Reddy's is also looking really good for buy. So apart from that, we could also see Bajaj Auto in news, because Bajaj Auto had earlier, told that they would be actually planning a buyback, but what has happened is the board of directors have actually deferred that right now. So that is going to be causing some mayhem there. Let's see how things go there. Apart from that, Wipro is in news because Wipro has signed a pact with Eros Investments, majorly to scale the artificial intelligence based, content localization along with machine learning. So these are something which is looking good for Wipro. But overall, I would say today, as of today, if you look at every stock today, is looking very attractive because of the big fall that has happened. So it is actually a good time to start investing in SIP mode, of course, which I've been telling you on every podcast almost, because I would like to see all of us making some real good profits in the coming year. So for that, yes, it's a very important that we invest in a SIP mode together. So that's something that we can do together. Now coming to SGX Nifty is already indicating almost 15,300 plus levels. So it is probably a flat to slightly positive opening that we can expect today. But apart from that, if you look at the market, it would more of be a consolidation that I would see. I expect, and not a major fall. But then we can't say at times market also reacts totally different, doesn't it? But as of now, I would say the good support for Nifty would be 15,300, followed by 15,200. And if that is broken, then we have only 15,000 to be a good support. But apart from that, if you look at the resistance, it is going to be at 15,000, 400 and 15,500. So let us see how the market reacts today, and I hope it just consolidates as per our expectation, right? So let's see how we can invest into good stocks during this time. So with that, this is Srikant Rajan signing out. But before that, do remember to press the like button if you love the content that we share, and share this with your friends to help them learn and invest together with us. So have a profitable day and wish you all the best.